Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Backstage. I'm Tom.
I'm Jenny.
I'm Kaylee.
And we're here today for our announcements. We're going to be talking about a couple of different things. Super excited. Hope you guys had a great weekend. Looking forward to another great week here at Music Compound. Happy Columbus Day, Indigenous People Day, and shout out to Shayna Tibby and all of our other Jewish friends that are celebrating a bunch of holidays right now. That's awesome. So, do you guys know how many holidays there are?
There's tons.
Yeah, I saw Shayna's post. I'm like, wow, that's awesome.
Do you know what the holiday is? Because she was doing a game on Facebook. I don't know if she was giving away a prize or not.
Yom Kippur was last week, right?
Yeah, but what's the holiday today?
There is a holiday today?
Or this week?
I figured there was one. No, I don't know.
I don't know either.
Oh, okay. I thought you were... Okay. So let's get started with our shout out to the Student of the Week. Take it away, Miss Kaylee.
All right, so this week we are excited. Our Student of the Week is Miss Summer Scholl. So Summer's been here for a couple months. She's an awesome vocalist. She takes lessons from Mrs. Stara. Tom actually did a really fantastic interview with her. But I'd say she's one of our students that just has so much personality, is bubbly and so much fun to talk to, and also just a great performer. Killed it with some Beyonce at the last concert.
Yes.
Yeah, she has quite the personality. Is she doing our AGT?
I believe she's in our AGT, yes.
Is she going to try out for America's Got Talent?
I think so. I'm not 100% sure.
Okay. And I think she may be doing the national anthem. Oh, which I need to follow up on that. Polo feels like.
So shout out to Summer and her teacher, Stara. Awesome job, you guys. So the actual interview of myself and Summer will be posted tomorrow on Facebook on our page. So check that out. And then the podcast will drop probably tomorrow as well with that interview, so you can check it out any way that you want. So very cool there. So Summer Schultz, congratulations. All right, let's talk about inspiring music. So Jenny, you've got something that is supposed to inspire all of us for 2020, I think.
Yes. So I am actually going to be starting lessons today at Music Compound. I have tried.
It's only taken you 3 years, right?
Yeah, 3.5. Well, I've tried before, but it requires a lot of practice and a lot of work, and I wasn't really committed or ready to take lessons, but I am now. I'm really excited because I want to perform in the January concert since it's country themed.
Country themed, that's right.
I'm a huge Miranda Lambert fan, so I don't know how the ukulele and Miranda Lambert's going to go, but that's what I'm going to attempt. So I start ukulele lessons with Aaron today.
Cool. Should we live stream that just for your first event?
Well, if you want.
Yes! Okay, give us a like or a share. Let us know if we should live stream Jenny's first ukulele lesson.
It would probably be very embarrassing.
That's awesome. Even more so. Please make sure you...
Anyway, so I'm excited. I am really ready to learn. And then, I don't know, I kind of want to write some songs. So I may see if the star has some time and maybe take some lessons with her. And I don't know, I want to become a musician now.
Okay, so hopefully you can jam with Jenny in 2020 at our January concert. And thank you everybody who voted on Instagram and Facebook for what instrument Jenny should learn. Yeah, you know, she's learning the ukulele. So from the inspire component, let's go on to collaboration. And when it comes to collaboration, we have been loving collaborating with local businesses. Shout out to Shabby Shack, who we're a business partner for this month. But also last week I got a chance to interview Fly Dance Fitness. Have you guys been to Fly Dance Fitness at all?
Not yet.
No,
okay,
I want to
we need to go.
there.
Okay, we need to go. I met with Stacy and Carrie. They did an amazing job. Tell me about their mission, because they're moms. They started out as participants, and then they grew into now they're the owners. So they're moms on a mission who are owners of Fly Dance Fitness, and they talked about how it's more than just a dance studio. It's like a community there.
Right.
And that was really, really cool to hear them talk about that. And so check them out, that interview.
You don't need experience. You can just go there.
No experience necessary.
And have fun and do it with your friends and make new friends.
Yep.
And I was listening to it, they have training videos. So if you even want to go on after you've attended a class to do it at home, or if you're traveling, they have that opportunity as well, which I thought was really, really cool. So something we need to do for Music Compound.
Yes, definitely.
But we already actually have a virtual library. It's just extending the virtual library.
Right. So Fly Dance Fitness, check out that podcast. Will drop tomorrow as well. So I got to figure out where all these podcasts are going right now. But we got lots of content for you guys to check out for sure. And so we're super excited to collaborate with Fly Dance Fitness. That was a lot of fun. Also with collaboration, performance opportunities. So October, November are busy months.
Very busy.
We need performers. So if you are someone who wants to perform off-site, we partner with community events. We've got Pumpkin festival with the Fruitville Grove.
Fruitville Grove.
We've got Making Strides partnership.
Right. Giving Hunger the Blues. We have an event at the Loaded Cannon November 8th, and we have Giving Hunger the Blues the 15th and 16th. I feel like there's a couple more events on there.
We're partnering with the music, the marathon, right?
Yeah, that's not until like February.
It's not till February, but they are running a special today. It's like $10 off. They were blowing up my Instagram. So shout out to you, half marathon people. We will be there.
Yeah, and I saw that Porch Fest is back on too.
Oh, okay.
So it's
all
November,
good community events.
Yeah, November 10th. So we should reach out to them.
All right.
I have a kickball reunion that day, so I won't be present. But anybody wants to go to it.
Alrighty then. Okay, so with that, the final segment before we get into our lightning round, I'm going to give Jenny and Kaylee some lightning round questions that I asked Ms. Christina earlier. Education, the practice problem. So a lot of our students, actually no, I would say a lot of our teachers, one of their big thing is like, if you want to get better, you need to practice, you know? So you're going to find this, Jenny, you got to practice. But at the same time, we want to set parents at ease because when it comes to sports, sometimes you sign your kid up for recreational soccer to see if he or she will like it. When you do that, a lot of recreational, they maybe have a little bit of a practice beforehand, but what do the kids care about? The games. Right. So for us, when they first get started, the problem of practice is just, are they going to enjoy their lessons? And I think our teachers do a pretty good job of having our kids really enjoy the lessons. So when they're first getting started, we're okay, like just enjoy the lesson. And as they go from there, they're going to learn to love to play at home. What happens when they're playing at home? They're really practicing.
Right.
That's kind of what it comes down to. So for those parents out there, when it comes to the problem of practice, you know, I just want to toss it out there that maybe at the beginning, the practice is more just let's make sure that they're enjoying the lessons, and then from there they'll grow to play. It also depends on the age of the kid.
Yeah.
You know, that makes a huge difference. But for those kids that want to get better and want to practice, we offer our practice timer on the Teacher Zone app. And our teachers actually have access to a whole library across the world of YouTube videos and Teacher Zone videos that are actually curated. So instead of just having your son or daughter go onto YouTube and find who knows what, we can actually curate that for the students as well.
Yeah. And then I want to add too, I know that when we first started, I didn't like the word practice. I really wanted our teachers to inspire them to play. And our classical teachers were like, well, it's all about practice. So, and it is really what you just said, all about playing in between. And I know that a lot of our parents are like, my child doesn't practice, or I want them to practice, or they're saying you need to practice if you want to continue taking lessons. But I think the approach would be, if I had children, which I don't have children, so no, I don't know everything.
But I have children, so therefore I do know everything, as Jenny's logic would lead you to believe.
But I would suggest, like, hey, I had a rough day. Will you play a song for me? Or, like, will you just strum your guitar? Will you please just play piano? I just really want to ease my, into making dinner. So I think, too, if the parents or, whoever the parent or guardian is, would encourage them to play for their personal benefit, then I think the student would be more apt to do it. I think a lot of times that kids don't want to perform in front of their parents or practice in front of their parents because they're afraid of being judged, or parents are going to say, 100%. Oh, you're not doing it right.
100%.
So I think if we could have our parents just really encourage them and inspire them to play, then I think that they're going to take that guitar out of the case, or they're going to go and play the piano more frequently. So that would just be my tip. Not that I'm a parent, but I do own a music school, and this is what I tell my parents to do. So I would say if we encourage them to play and not make it about the practice, it's a win-win for everybody.
Totally. And what I've also seen as a soccer coach sometimes is if you want the behavior to change to where they are valuing practice, my question to the parents usually is, how are you modeling that behavior?
Right.
Are you at home practicing? It doesn't have to be an instrument. It doesn't have to be a soccer thing. But what are you practicing? How are you modeling the behavior that you want to see in the kids? And it could be, listen, you go practice for 15 minutes on your piano. I'm going to go and practice whatever it might be that you want to learn. You know what I mean? So you can set that time together. You can either practice together, or you can just practice alongside each other with something different. But you have to model that behavior and not just expect the kid to just do. Because I remember as a kid, my mom would want me to practice. And it was just like, well, I don't want to practice. I just want to play piano. Right? It's kind of to your point. I just would go on the piano and just kind of play. And I would sit there and play for 2 hours if I could just play whatever I wanted to and kind of just feel the instrument. Because there's a right and a wrong way to play music, but in some ways maybe there's not. you know. And we have kids that come to our music lounge and they just play, and they might hit quote unquote wrong notes, or they might play too loud or too soft, but at the same time they're making music,
Right.
and there's a value to that.
Right.
So we
Well,
want
it
All
is
a step.
right. And I think too, if the child is playing, that's going to make them more at ease at home too. If they've had a stressful day too. I mean, the day is stressful for everybody, not just the parents, not just the children. So having music makes everyone feel better, and I don't know.
Yeah, no.
We'll see how this practicing works for me. This is why I have not continued with lessons in the past, but we'll see. I have a concert. So I have a music goal, which is all about what Music Compound's about, is having a music goal, and I'm hoping between Aaron and the rest of our staff that I can achieve that goal in January. But it's going to take a lot of playing in between lessons.
Yes, very cool. All right, so just real quick, I thought it'd be fun if we did a quick little lightning round for you guys. So just a few questions about Sarasota, some of your favorites. So no music quiz,
Okay.
no music quiz or anything. So, okay, so the first question I have is for you. Pub subs versus Wawa subs. Kaylee, what do you think?
Pub sub, although I'm gluten free, so I haven't happened in a couple years, but pub sub all day.
Okay.
Oh, Publix. I
Yes.
was wondering what a
You grew
pub
up here.
sub-
You grew up in
Okay,
Sarasota,
got
the
it.
pub sub.
I've never had Wawa, so I'm going to go with Publix.
You've never had a Wawa hoagie?
No, I
I
haven't.
haven't either, but I can't compare, I'm sure.
I know. I have a friend that's from the New Jersey area, and they heard one time that Wawa was coming here like 10 years ago, and it was like, oh my gosh, Wawa, Wawa,
Yeah, yeah,
Wawa.
yeah.
I'm like, what is this Wawa place? There is a new one going off of Fruitville and Lime right down the street from the downtown studio.
Oh,
Just as an
that's gonna
FYI.
be huge.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, the next question. Favorite breakfast spot in Sarasota? Favorite breakfast restaurant in Sarasota?
I used to never really eat breakfast out, so I've actually tried out quite a few in the last couple months. I think maybe Station 400.
All
Ooh,
right.
Station 400.
Okay.
I'm going to go with Millie's, and the only reason I'm going with Millie's is because my dad and I always go there, and I always get the
Aw.
stuffed French toast. So anytime he comes to town, if we go to breakfast, it's at Millie's. They have fabulous food there. Not the greatest coffee, but they do have really good stuffed French toast. It's not the
Very
lightest
cool.
thing to eat, but it is really good.
That's cool. Yeah, I like Station 400.
But Station 400 for sure, and the toasted mango.
Toasted
I like.
mango's really good. They have a lot of gluten-free options for my gluten-free people,
Right.
just so you know.
And this place called the Breakfast House on Fruitville is really good too.
Yep, I was seeing a
And-
line out there.
I always love the Waffle House. I know it's
What?
like such a hole in the wall, so gross. But another place where I used to eat with my dad a lot.
Wait, Waffle
and-
Stop?
No,
No,
the
Waffle
it's like a
House.
franchise.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
like all the time. With
Oh, okay.
Between breakfast.
That's what I
and
thought you were
dinner.
saying at first, but then I went to Waffle Stop this weekend, and that's where Elvis ate
Oh,
in
yeah, yeah, yeah.
53 or something.
Yeah.
They're pretty good.
Yeah.
All right, final question. Best pizza place. And for you, obviously, I guess it would be best gluten-free pizza in town.
Actually,
Gold
I had
Star if it's local, like not a franchise.
Okay. I had a really good gluten-free pizza this weekend, actually, with Jared and his dad at Casa di Pizza in Bradenton on 64.
Casa di Pizza.
I think there is one on University of that one too.
That one shut down.
Oh, it did.
But the original on 64, it's been there for like 17 years. Talked to the guys somewhere in there. Actually, have a really good gluten-free pizza of all things.
All right.
So I like wood fired, so I'm gonna go with Goodfellas. They have
Okay.
that
Yeah.
food truck. Oh
They're
my
really
gosh,
good,
that is
too.
so good. And they have $5 pizzas on Fridays for happy hour. I do love Joey D's deep dish.
I don't get that. I haven't
Ooh,
tried. I haven't
gosh.
tried it. My mom went there once and didn't like it, so I've not tried it. Maybe I should just try it.
It is so
It's good.
good. Yes.
Are you Valentino's? Or?
Well, so Valentino's is my go-to, just standard pie. Like you just know what you're gonna get. Delivery is Solorzano's. So I think
Okay.
they do a really great job on Weber. Thin crust is Beneficio because I think it's a real thin crust, like
Yeah.
they got a nice thin crispy crust. Goodfellas is probably the best wood fire, and it's also a thin crust.
It is a
So they
thin
do a
crust.
really good job there. I like Jets and Little Caesars sometimes
Oh, I
if
was
I
gonna
need
say
to, like
Jets.
just that like greasy pizza, you know.
After a night out on the town.
Exactly. Well, yeah.
After your White Claw.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. After my basic
Which-
White Claw.
You know what's so funny? So David and I are trying to come up with Halloween costumes, and I was thinking it'd be really funny if we dressed up like White Claws because that's
Right.
what everybody's into.
Yeah.
Good.
Pull that off.
But you guys, speaking of that, you guys did not understand my Halloween costume, did you?
No, I had no
Honestly, I didn't
idea.
even look at it.
And I hope it's like appropriate for Facebook.
Well, it is,
Okay,
because-
cool. So Jenny sent us this picture of a random person on one side of the photo, and the other side of the photo was either a Coca-Cola bottle or somebody with a Coca-Cola bottle.
Right.
The costume.
And then I sent him another one where it's Sarah Silverman on the left with a soda bottle on the right. So if you have Sarah on the left and soda on the opposite side, what do you have?
Sarasota.
Sarasota!
No. Can we veto that, please?
I think it's
A
fantastic.
lot of explaining.
Yeah, I had no idea who those people were.
Really?
Yeah, I had no idea.
Yeah,
who that.
no.
So who was it?
It's Sarasota.
No. But who was the first picture that you sent?
Sarah Silverman.
And the second picture? They're both Sarah Silverman. You sent us
Whoa,
you sent us a blonde.
no, that's the girl that invented Spanx. But I just put a name tag. But I put a name tag that her name was Sarah.
Yeah, I totally missed it.
Oh, I really thought this was original
But that
and great.
does remind me. Are we dressing up for Halloween?
Oh yeah, we did that last time.
We did.
Where everyone wore their
years.
costumes.
Okay, so
The
students.
whole week.
The whole week we dress up. And I think
Okay.
Alicia
Yeah.
and the Music Lounge has some really creative ideas for us, actually.
Yeah. I was Nicki Minaj one year.
Oh, nice. Okay, well, so bring your costumes. That's coming up. Halloween's coming up.
Oh,
Th-
look, I have another Halloween costume. Sorry, we're having this debate.
Trying to sign off here.
What
What's
is-
going on?
Okay, what do you think about Popeyes? One of us dresses up as Popeyes, the other one dresses up as Chick-fil-A, and says on the sign, the Chick-fil-A house sign says, "We have beef with our chicken," or something like that. Do you not remember this?
I don't have a dog in the fight of Popeyes
so-
Chick-fil-A.
No, but you don't know about the chicken sandwiches?
I mean, I heard they got
it's
spicy chicken
it's
sandwiches,
very
right?
social media.
Yeah, it's very
current.
It's very current.
Should we
This
just
is what
go
all
with
the kids are
Ellen
talking about.
and Bush?
Yeah,
we can go there with social
no,
media.
no,
we can go with
no.
climate change if we want. Like we can go
No.
all the way with this
I
stuff.
need a good costume. If
Let's
anyone
have
has
Wawa,
any
let's do
Yeah, she needs a good
suggestions.
costume.
I have 2 Halloween parties. David and I don't have to dress up together, but I always think it's funny.
Couples.
He is lots of pressure because he needs it to be funny. He just wants to show up and like everybody laugh at him. I'm like, that's like every day. But anyways, if anyone has any good ideas,
A bird.
we'll take your suggestions.
Awesome. Very cool. Well, thank you for joining us backstage. If you're not a member of the Music Compound Backstage private Facebook group, it is for students and families only, but that's where we share a lot of exclusive content. We've got people giving away pianos lately. I don't know what's going on, but people are moving or something. So if you're in the market for a piano, check it out there. We've also got pictures from all our concerts. From now on, we're going to be posting the full album from our concerts on the Backstage Facebook page. So if you need access to them, that's where you want to go. Yes.
And I just want to give a huge shout out to Tom for the photos from the Rocktober
Thank you very
concert
much.
with the Kids Rock. They are totally adorable. So check those out if you're a member because it's great. May make a great holiday card. Holiday season is right around the corner, so think about that.
Cool. Very cool. Well, thank you very much for joining us. We hope to see you in our studios and on our stage rocking out sometime in the near future. Peace.